And so we head into the Fawley Challenge Cup and a heat between Gloucester Rowing Club and Malvern Preparatory School A, USA. And I'm delighted to be joined by one-time world champion Kath Bishop. Hello, Kath, how are you?
Really well.
It's good to have you alongside, and you're joining us here for this junior quadruple sculls event, which we're joining around about the Renneman Club, and with Gloucester on the Berkshire side. That's the left-hand side as we look in the brighter yellow boat, with a lead of perhaps 2/3 of a length over Malvern.
Yeah, Gloucester are sort of trying to break them, and they haven't got clear water yet. Of course, that's the critical thing in this middle of the race, to grind away. And you can see they have been grinding away, and the challenge now is whether Malvern can keep contact and hang on so that they can kind of keep racing through the enclosures. But at the moment, you can see just inch by inch, a little bit more length, sophistication on the sort of catch and finish part of the stroke is helping them to creep away in that Gloucester crew.
It would be a real feather in their cap if they could get through this round, Gloucester. They beat Warrington yesterday in a very good race by 3/4 of a length in a time of 6 minutes 48. Malvern seeded, didn't race yesterday, straight into this round. So based on that, if not anything else particularly, you would, I suppose, be led to believe that Gloucester would consider themselves underdogs here going into it. But that is not how the race is working itself out.
No doubt, of course, Gloucester will have raced this, then learnt a lot, so they're race ready. They've got some stuff already that they've learnt down the course. They'll feel they kind of know the course that bit better. They've raced it as a crew. They're learning all the time, and that's the challenge. That sometimes you're better off to be out there learning and improving than to come in later and suddenly get a bit of a shock.
Well, after yesterday's race, their coach Ben Jackson said got off really well, probably a bit too comfortable, and Warrington pushed them the whole way. That indeed was the story of the race. Warrington were pretty adhesive. They delivered the first half of the race, just have to improve the middle bit. That seems to be a recurring theme. Always nice to race somebody you don't know. But as you hint, Kath, a really worthwhile learning experience for them as well as winning experience.
Definitely, and of course for Malvern, this is, you know, probably their peak of the year. Their coach as well, Craig Hoffman, was saying it's the top regatta of the year. So, you know, they would be desperately disappointed if they can't come through the round today. So, you know, in their heads at the moment, they're probably going to be, you know, calling for more effort, you know, a little bit of goodness. They can't see Gloucester now. There's a glance around there from the bowman, a little bit of worry there, and they've got to dig deep. They've got to find something, because at the moment, they haven't got enough speed.
Yeah, the Malvern B boat lost yesterday to Clonmel, the Irish 4, and it looks as though the A boat is going to be eliminated here as well, and not too much money changes hands in bookies' tents at the Henley Regatta, but if it did, I reckon there would be a few picking up substantial winnings here, because Gloucester, the perceived outsiders, are winning this by quite a major margin. It's a really good win for Gloucester in the Fawley Challenge Cup over the Malvern Preparatory School A4, who arrive just now. Confirmation of a win for Gloucester, who go forward to Friday at Henley 2017.